Pro-Palestinian protesters could be seen along the road leading into Palm Beach, standing there during Netanyahu's visit.
Our Terry Parker has been on the scene there since before Netanyahu even arrived. Terry, talk about some of the things that you've seen and heard today.
Well, Tiffany and Shane, we saw a very large group of very loud protesters standing here along the Southern Boulevard Bridge as the Israeli Prime Minister's motorcade came by. Both before and after, they were chanting out their loud displeasure with that Prime Minister, and they also are critical of any U.S. leaders who received him.
Netanyahu's genocide in Palestine. He's not welcome in the state of Florida. Just because Trump invited him, that doesn't mean the rest of us are welcoming here.
The protesters say they are firmly against Israel's war in Gaza, against Hamas. They say Netanyahu has the power to stop the war and refuses. In the process, killing innocent bystanders. The Israeli Prime Minister's motorcade jetted by those protesters around noon. The people separated from the motorcade by intense security, but still shouting out their message. Security was extremely robust. They were keeping the people away from the street, although at one point they did allow the protesters to actually cross over the Southern Boulevard Bridge, getting closer to Mar-a-Lago, but not entirely all the way here. Very, very tight security, but no conflict that we observed. Live next to Palm Beach, I'm Terry Parker. Back to you.
Thank you very much, Terry. There were also people out to show their support for this joint meeting between Trump and Netanyahu.
We go now to our Angela Rozier. And Angela, what were the supporters telling you?
I can tell you they wanted to make sure that they got their message across to people on both sides of this issue. And I can tell you that those who stood in support and continue to stand in support was Israeli Prime Minister Benjamin Netanyahu and presidential Republican nominee Donald Trump. Well, they lined up along Southern Boulevard to show their unity here today. They were there hoping that the Prime Minister would see them, as well as see their signs that read, "I stand for Israel," and their American flags. They want him to know, even with all the protesting, that they understand what he's doing.
I'm not for war in any aspect. I'm for making peace.
I feel like the terrorists and Hamas need to be eliminated for the safety of the entire country. And if there can only be a way around the prevention of innocent lives being taken or injured, I mean, that would be fantastic.
Now, at times, that demonstration did get a bit heated out here today, but there were no injuries, and everyone behaved themselves, and they say they will be out here again. Reporting live, Angela Rozier, WPBF 25 News.